Well, that explains how Kitty got up on the roof the other day. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, everybody. I hope everyone is having a great time if you're going to a party or just hanging out at home, or maybe like me and not really caring about the game. I'm sure I'll catch some of it. Maybe the halftime show, depends on really who's in it. I haven't even looked yet. I've been kind of disappointed with them recently in the past, but there have been some great ones. Anyway, it's a good chance to try out the new theater. Always fun there. And I've been good. I have resisted the urge all day to get party snacks and a sub and pizza and all kinds of tempting goodies just to mark the occasion. But, yep, just a normal day. Had a bowl of cereal, had a Livewire Energy Chew, and just doing a little work. I was going to take a total break day, but nah, can't do that. Too boring. So I'm out doing a walk here just before sunset and getting in a little exercise. Man, I'll tell you what, my wife was bugging me tonight. She always likes to think that she's super techie and computer literate, and she's a real good consumer, but she's not some techie person. I used to do IT support for offices, and if any of you are in that field, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But whenever you get enough people together in a support group, there's invariably going to be that 1% of people that cause 99% of your calls and your problems. And it's just repetitive, stupid stuff. Every single time here at home, she has any kind of problem with her iPhone or iPad. Reboot the router, reboot the Wi-Fi. It's not the Wi-Fi, it's not the router. It's something you're doing, it's something you installed, some setting you changed. I don't know what you're doing. But whatever it is, the one thing that's for certain is she's not telling me exactly what I need to know. For example, tonight. So she comes home from the grocery store, and she's in the living room and yells out, "I can't connect to the router." She's always paranoid that somehow I've blocked all her devices. It's really freaking annoying. Of course, I look down, my phone's fine. Nope, not the router. I'm not rebooting the network just because you have some issue with your phone. And she's always dropping her phones, always going back for different phones, getting new ones. It's just ridiculous. So just kind of ignore it. And then she says, "Reboot the router, reboot the Wi-Fi." So I'm not doing it. It's fine. I'm working on stuff. I don't feel like rebooting my computer and the whole network just because you're having an issue. Reboot your phone. Reboots your phone. I still can't get on. Don't know what to tell you. Try your iPad. No, that's not connecting either. Bullshit. Apple TV's still working. I can hear it. Okay. So I get up and get my Nexus 7. Just fine. She walks in the office. "Oh, I can connect in here." I'm like, really? So living room doesn't work. 10 feet to my office does. Bullshit. So I pull up the Wi-Fi analyzer on the Nexus, which is a really nice, handy app. If you have an Android device, definitely pick that up. It's real good for not only seeing what's in your area, but where the strength is, depending on where you walk in your house. And more importantly, the congestion on the channels. So you can set your router, which is by default set to auto, which is rarely the best, to a specific channel with a good open area. For example, in my area, there's a ton of them in the neighborhood on channel 1, a ton of them on channel 5, and a ton of them on channel 9. So 3 was pretty open. So I just set mine to 3. You get a much cleaner signal rather than having 4 or 5 stacked up all with one, big group. And by default, mine went to 1, same as all the other Bright House in the area. So the app's really good for that. But I'm walking around the house checking signal strength. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come to find out, her actual problem is she can't connect literally in the last 4 feet of the house at the very other edge of the kitchen, farthest point in the house away from the router. The old one could, this one can't. So she magically thinks it's some big conspiracy. Guess what? Rebooting it doesn't do any good for that. It's simply got different antennas. It's a completely different device. It's just the way it is. Well, not hearing the end of it. So I bridged back in one of my older routers just for the Wi-Fi, and it was just enough to make her happy. Give me another 10 decibels of connection strength, and that worked. You know, it's winter in Florida, and you got the ice cream trucks. So, update on the roof, it's just starting to die down. I think tomorrow I'll call a guy and have him come back over. Just need it to dry out, and he said he's gonna put up a whole new aluminum flashing and edge assembly, so whatever's left there should be taken care of pretty quickly. And that's about it. Just got a little computer work I'm doing tonight, and game's about to start in about 20 minutes here, so that's it. See you guys tomorrow.